For most of my life, I thought success looked complicated. More money, more things, more upgrades, a bigger life. And honestly, that's what the world constantly teaches us. Bigger house, better car, new phone, more status, more consumption, more everything. But strangely, the more I chased, the heavier my life started feeling. More bills, more pressure, more stress, more financial anxiety. And eventually, I realized something uncomfortable. I wasn't building freedom. I was building maintenance. That realization changed everything. Because somewhere along the way, I started confusing ownership with happiness. I thought buying more things would make life feel more complete. And temporarily, it did. That's the dangerous part. New purchases create short emotional highs. Excitement, validation, comfort. But eventually, your brain adapts. The excitement fades. And suddenly, what once felt luxurious becomes normal. Then the cycle repeats again. More upgrades, more spending, more pressure. That cycle quietly traps millions of people. Not because they're irresponsible. Because modern life constantly teaches people to chase stimulation through consumption. And honestly, I got trapped in that mindset for years. At one point, I noticed something strange. The more complicated my life became financially, the less peaceful I felt emotionally. Every new expense created responsibility. Every upgrade increased pressure. And even when I earned more money, my mind never felt calm. That's when I started questioning something important. What if freedom isn't about having more? What if it's about needing less? That idea completely changed how I viewed money. Slowly, I started simplifying my life. Not dramatically, intentionally. Fewer unnecessary purchases, fewer subscriptions, fewer things bought only for appearances. And surprisingly, instead of feeling deprived, I felt lighter. That emotional shift shocked me. Because for years, I assumed simplicity would feel restrictive. Instead, it felt peaceful. That's the freedom of simplicity people rarely talk about. When your life becomes simpler, your mind often becomes quieter too. Less comparison, less financial pressure, less emotional clutter. And honestly, that mental clarity became addictive. I stopped chasing constant upgrades and started focusing on things that genuinely improved my quality of life. Health, time, relationships, financial stability, peace of mind. Those things created deeper happiness than consumption ever did. That realization changed my financial behavior permanently. Because before this, I viewed spending emotionally. Now, I started viewing spending intentionally. That difference matters enormously. Intentional spending asks, does this actually improve my life long term? Emotional spending asks, how do I feel right now? Those two mindsets create completely different futures. And honestly, most financial stress comes from unconscious consumption. Buying things out of boredom, stress, comparison, validation, loneliness, social pressure, not actual need. Once I became aware of that pattern, my relationship with money changed completely. I started realizing something powerful. Every unnecessary expense quietly steals future freedom. Not because spending is evil. Because dependency is expensive. The more lifestyle you create, the more income you require to maintain it. That's why simplicity can feel so powerful psychologically. It lowers pressure, creates flexibility, reduces financial fear, and gives you breathing room. Breathing room matters more than people realize. Because when your financial life feels simpler, your decisions become calmer too. You stop panicking constantly. You stop feeling trapped. You stop chasing money from desperation. That emotional stability changes everything. Looking back now, I think many people secretly crave simplicity, but feel afraid of it. Because modern culture equates simplicity with failure. If your life looks simple, people assume you're unsuccessful. But honestly, some of the calmest people I've ever met lived very simple lives. not empty lives. Intentional ones. There's a huge difference. And strangely, many wealthy people eventually move towards simplicity anyway. Not because they can't afford more. Because they realize complexity has emotional costs. That's something social media rarely shows. Real freedom often looks quieter than people expect. Less showing off. Less chaos. Less pressure to impress people. More peace. More control. More time. That's the kind of wealth I started respecting. Not performative wealth. Peaceful wealth. The freedom of simplicity. Doesn't mean rejecting ambition. It means becoming intentional about what truly matters. Because if everything matters equally, your life eventually feels overwhelming. But when you simplify, clarity returns. And clarity changes financial behavior naturally. You spend differently. Think differently. Live differently. That's what happened to me. And honestly, I no longer measure success by how much someone owns. I pay attention to something else now. How peaceful they seem. Because peace is one of the rarest forms of wealth in modern life. And simplicity often protects it. So now I'm curious, what's one thing you simplified recently that improved your life? Comment below. And if you want more videos about money psychology, intentional living, and realistic financial freedom, subscribe. Because sometimes the richest life is the one with the least unnecessary noise.